First announced in February 2016, Dubai Creek Tower was to be constructed ahead of the city's 2020 World Expo, becoming the centrepiece of a new development at the historic Dubai Creek. Rumoured to stand more than 1,300 metres high, the tower would dwarf the nearby Burj Khalifa and become the tallest man-made structure ever built. A showcase of everything the Middle East could achieve, just like the Eiffel Tower at the 1889 World's Fair. But despite work starting on its foundations 4 years ago, construction quickly stalled and the project has faced rumours of postponement and even cancellation. So what actually happened to Dubai Creek Tower, and what are the chances of this incredibly ambitious structure ever becoming reality? Dubai Creek Tower was expected to cost $1 billion, but for a project with such a high price tag, it wasn't set to deliver much in terms of usable space. Despite its immense height, the structure would have just 20 floors, housing observation decks, restaurants, and a hotel. But floor area wasn't in the brief for Dubai Creek Tower, and the scheme actually had two much more significant objectives to achieve. The first was to create another jaw-dropping attraction for the city, and the second was to keep the title of world's tallest structure firmly in Dubai. In 2013, Saudi Arabia began to construct the Jedi Tower, the first skyscraper that would stand a kilometre tall. If completed, that project would have taken the title of world's tallest building away from Dubai's 828-metre Burj Khalifa. While it may seem like a lot of effort to build such an enormous structure just to attain a title, having the world's tallest building in your country can actually be a strategic economic boon. Dubai's Burj Khalifa is an internationally recognised icon that has long been credited with putting the city on the map. It's also helped to bring nearly 20 million visitors and the $30 billion they spend to the city each year. In a country keen to move away from an oil-based economy, diversifying with tourism has proved a successful strategy. Dubai Creek Tower became a sort of insurance policy, a way for Dubai to retain its coveted title without having to build an entire skyscraper. This becomes even more apparent when you consider that the actual height of the tower has never been revealed. All we know is it'll be between 1,000 and 1,350 metres high. Work on Saudi Arabia's Jedi Tower came to a halt in January 2018 when its primary funding backers were caught up in the country's anti-corruption purges, and is yet to resume. Around the same time, work also stopped at Dubai Creek Tower when just its foundations had been completed. Though no construction has taken place since 2018, the tower was only formally put on hold in 2020 as Dubai went into lockdown. Recent years have also seen Dubai's property market waver, and ongoing fallout from the 2008 global financial crisis and a drop in the price of oil has left the city with an oversupply of homes and offices. The added impact of the pandemic and the subsequent global economic downturn may ultimately prove too much for the tower to proceed. Despite this context, Emaar Properties insists the tower will be completed in 2022, and this could be possible, as the structure is relatively simple to construct. Until then, plans for Dubai Creek Tower sit waiting, ready in case any city challenges Dubai for the title of the world's tallest structure. If you enjoyed this video and would like to get more from the definitive video channel for
and switching to the next video.
It's on.
It's on.
I can stop. Tony is going to introduce us.
Yeah,
Tony, you can introduce us now. Tony is going to introduce us.
Okay.
Myself and Yochi.
Okay, Tony.
Tony, you can introduce us.
So thank you, everyone. After coming back from an amazing trip in Cannes, France, where we attended the MIPIM conference, we thought it would be very, very important to introduce some of you who can't travel right now to see what's going on in Dubai. So we have with us Christina Stevens, who is
He's doing the introduction.
she's the former past president of the Bronx, Manhattan North Board of Realtors, and now a director of the Hudson Gateway Association of Realtors. And Yoshinori Takeda, one of the members of the Global Business Council for the Long Island Board of Realtors. And we have some extra special guests with us. Christina, why don't you introduce our guests and have them talk a little bit to us about what this expo is all about.
But he's already saying, Christina, introduce.
Good afternoon, my fellow directors of Hudson Gateway Association. I am here with the panel. I am going to introduce them. I'm sure Tony has introduced Yoshi, who has helped me tremendously to put this package together. This moment is a great moment in time. We want you to know why you must be here next year. It is a must. Today we have with us His Excellency, Mr. Davu Al-Shisawi. I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. He is the president of the International Property Show. This is where we are. It's called IPS. He is also the president, Invest in Dubai. He is one of the powerhouse of this week agenda. I hope next year you'll get to meet him. We also have Mr. Peter Leon. Mr. Peter Leon, he likes to be behind the scene, but he's a powerhouse. He's the official global representative, Invest in Dubai, Real Estate and International Property. He has a counterpart by the name of Anna Gazzara. Anna, you must know, she runs the things to make it happen and make Mr. Peter Leon looks awesome. Now we also have with us, can you introduce yourself? You were so powerful with NAR.
Super Mario.
Mr. Super Mario.
Super Mario.
Introduce
Good
yourself.
morning, my fellow realtor from New York. This is su amigo Mario Rubio, and you can call me Super Mario. I am so happy, so excited to be in Dubai. This is so beautiful. There's a lot of opportunities, and I am the 2022 A&R Global, the chair for the Global Alliance Advisory Board. Looking forward to my friend Takita from New York, your global consul, Mr. Admur. So this is Dubai, my friend. The opportunities are here. As you know, real estate is global. However, it's changing. Real estate is local and global. So please take your CIPS class. Talk to Takita, talk to anybody, talk to myself, talk to Anna. Please get your CIPS. Let's go global. And next year, Dubai is going to be huge. So mark your calendar. I want to see you, maybe like 2,000 of New Yorkers in Dubai.
Awesome. We also have Mary Jo. Mary Jo is the camera operator. She's making us look good on camera, hopefully. Mary Jo is from Long Island, Board of Realtors, and she's also a member of Global and CIPS Committee. We also have Kim Wansa. She's the vice chair of Global Committee, also from LIBOR. We are so happy to be here. Good morning to you. It's good evening to us. Now we are going to start the question and answers. We are going to be talking to His Excellency today. I am going to ask him a few questions so you will be enlightened of the reason why we are here. And next year you will be alive in Dubai. His Excellency, we are here today. Can you explain to our audience in the United States, why it is important for them to be here next year? What are the benefits of them being here with us next year?
Thank you, Christina, and really proud to have all the delegation from around the world at the International Property Show in Dubai this time. This show has been there since more than 21 years. We have been running this since 2001, and this time it started from 24 to 26 March at World Trade Center in Dubai. This is a place where basically you discover opportunities. And today, with the delegation that we have from around the world, more than 1,600 people from US, from Latin America, from Europe, from Asia, from the Arab world. They're just networking. They're just knowing each other. They're exchanging business cards. They are exchanging a lot of knowledge to basically get together. What we have tried to do, we have tried to create this network platform for everybody to explore opportunities. And I'm proud to host all of you here in Dubai. And the next one will be next year in March of 2023. Basically, the opportunity behind this platform is unlimited. You can discover investment in Dubai, you can discover investment anywhere. So everybody's here to look at the investment, everybody's here looking at offering what he has to the rest of the people. So we are looking to invest in US, we're looking to find opportunities in new places. So we look forward to have you here next year.
Thank you, His Excellency. Is the expo focused on just commercial, or is it commercial and residential?
The expo, the exhibition itself, I feel is basically an exhibition for all type of properties, either residential, commercial, industrial, hotel and tourism, all type of properties.
What should the guests expect to see when they come here? When my colleagues come next year from Hudson Gateway Association, what should they expect? What is the cost? And how much should they budget?
Well, I am not a salesman, so I don't know the cost, honestly, but basically, this is the place where you can look at pavilions from different countries and you can exhibit yourself. Just with a few dollars, you can exhibit yourself and showcase what properties you have. So it's a good opportunity.
Thank you, His Excellency. And now I'm going to turn it over to Yoshi, who is going to continue a few questions.
So what are some good reasons to invest in Dubai and the United Arab Emirates?
Dubai is a tax-free country or city. Dubai or United Arab Emirates, there is zero tax on property. Dubai is a very interesting place because you can find a lot of sea view properties, a lot of beach properties, a lot of properties in downtown with very minimum rate.
Many Americans think that investing in Dubai is just for rich people. Is that true? And what investment opportunities are available for average American investor who may be interested in purchasing something like a condo or second home, vacation home, or rental residential property? What are the price ranges for foreign investor can expect to find for second home or vacation home or rental residency properties?
What I can say that we have quality properties. It's not about the price, but it's about quality. Dubai offers quality. Dubai, it's about a lifestyle. Dubai, it's about security. It's about system. It's about management. So you can find properties from $150,000 and above. It's basically, you can find luxury, you can find, places to sit as a bachelor, but I don't think you can find less than $150,000. It's a freehold, you can own your property, you don't need a sponsor, you can get a golden visa for 10 years, or some Americans, they don't need visa to come to Dubai. So it's a place where it's easy to do business. Business is linked to English language, so you don't need translator. You can easily live in Dubai and do business. Great. And the other thing, just before I forget, Dubai is sitting in the middle of the world, can connect you to the rest of the world with only 5 to 7 hours distance flight. So you can reach to Europe 5 to 6 hours. You can reach to Asia, to China, 6, 7 hours. You can reach to States, 12 hours. You can reach to other Middle East countries with 3 hours or 2 hours. So that's a very central, unique location.
Wonderful. Thank you. Another question. Can residential properties be rented out to tenants or used as a short-term rentals? Are there any restrictions against short-term rentals like Airbnb? Or there any management company available to assist with the management of rental properties? What is the potential return on the investment that investor can expect on those type of properties? And their financing opportunity for American investor from local bank or developers. So if you have it.
Dubai has a very high rental income. You can expect minimum 6 to 9% income rental. The other thing is basically in Dubai, You can rent your properties long term for a year or short term, daily basis through Airbnb or Booking.com. In terms of rental, there is a good law. Dubai has a real estate law, has a real estate court, where basically all the owners protected from everything. We have inflow of residents coming monthly, more than 10,000 people coming to Dubai. Dubai has a nice population. We have more than 270 population living here, more than 270 nationalities living in Dubai.
Is there any financing available for Americans?
Well, if you are a resident of Dubai, yes, but if you're not resident, it's difficult.
You mentioned the golden visa. What are some of the requirements for obtaining a golden visa in Dubai?
I'm sorry, we did not hear your question.
His Excellency mentioned the golden visa program. What are some of the requirements for qualifying for a golden visa?
Okay, if you are an investor for golden visa, which is 10 years visa, if you are an investor, the requirements is very easy. You just have to buy a property and proof of the property. That's it. And the property registration takes you 5 minutes only to register a property. So the process of registering property is very, very easy. Even we do it in the exhibition here. You get your title deeds in 5 minutes.
Okay. Another question. I think you already covered. American investor be subject to property income taxes.
There is no property income tax in Dubai. It's zero. No, there is no income tax, no individual tax, no corporate tax, no property tax. So you can just earn and put in your pocket.
Wonderful. Another question. Are there referral opportunity for American realtors if they have a client who wants to invest in Dubai?
Well, I mean, Dubai, it's an open market. You have a lot of real estate agents. You have a lot of real estate brokers. So it's very open market. I mean, all of the organizations and companies are registered in Dubai Land Department. So they have a unique trade license. They have a unique number. So you are safe and you can choose between many.
Wonderful. For my last question, for foreign investors who might be concerned about language barrier, is English commonly used in business transactions?
English is language number one.
And Your Excellency, how many visitors do you have now at the expo? And many people have been recently to the MIPIM conference in France. How does this compare to MIPIM?
Sorry, I didn't hear your question.
So how many visitors do you have right now at the expo? Many of us are just returning from the MIPIM conference in France. How does this expo compare?
Okay. You cannot compare us to MIPIM in France. MIPIM is much bigger, much older. And MIPIM is, in terms of the exhibitor portfolio, is much bigger, honestly. We are more focused on residential and commercial. We had, over the 2 days, we have more than 10,000 visitors, which is comparing to Dubai is very good.
Excellent.
Excellent. Other questions, Tony? Any other questions for the panel?
Yeah, so I think we do want to open it up to questions that anyone else might have. And if they're on this Zoom link, if you want to ask your question in the chat box, then we can share the question, with our guests. So I'd like to ask a question of Yoshi and Mario, who have been to so many trade missions and have traveled so much around the world. What has been your experience in Dubai these past few days?
What's your experience in Dubai these few days? Questions to you.
Yes.
Hi, Tony. I went to Korean restaurant today for lunch, and I asked the restaurant owner, why do you open the restaurant in Dubai? And the first thing she said was the safety. She told me she feel like it's the safest to the country in the whole world. That's what she said. She feels so free here. That's what she said. Because I was kind of nervous if I go out at nighttime, but she said, don't worry. The Dubai is the #1 safest country. That's what she told me.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Hey, Tony, how are you guys? This is my second time in Dubai. As you know, myself, I do business in Washington, D.C., but originally from South America, Peru. And Peruvians, I love to eat every time I go to different places. So I was in Dubai 3 years ago. There were no Peruvian restaurants. As you know, Peruvians is excellent food. So we, yesterday or day before yesterday, there were also a few Peruvians American realtors from California. They're like maybe 7. So we searched, hey, let's go and eat. So we said, oh, let's go. Hopefully it will be a Peruvian restaurant. So check him out. 3 years ago, there were nothing. There were no Peruvian restaurants. Now in 2022, there were 5 Peruvian restaurants, man. That's unbelievable. So we were able to go talk to the owners and like Dabu say, no, all the way from South America to Dubai. No, my God, no. Because free tax, income tax, business tax, property taxes, and the opportunity. I think ask you, who comes to eat? Not just Peruvians, Arabs. No, this is the beauty. It's like New York. So for you, New Yorkers, if you come to Dubai, it's like home. This is going to be your home time because you see so many people from all over the world. We see Russia, Chinese, Africa, Middle Eastern, like Dabu saying, 6 hours from Europe. It's unbelievable. So like location, prices, and opportunities. You know what I mean? Opportunities. So hopefully maybe next year, and I just only count Peruvian restaurants, and they were like she said, Korean, Japanese, Arabs. Man, Dubai is the place to be. So far so good. Loving, man. Loving this place.
Excellent. Yoshi's our chairperson of the Global Advisory Council at NAR. Yoshi, can you tell us a little bit about your experience the past few days?
My experience? Well, Dubai, it's like a Manhattan, but it's everything is brand new buildings, luxury, but price is like a fraction of the Manhattan price. So yesterday we went to a luxury condominiums, 2,000 square feet, only $2.7 million on the penthouse. It's very affordable.
Wow.
Sonny, my experience has been awesome. I've been talking to the locals. Our taxi driver that takes us around, it's amazing that they all concord to say that the government takes care of their people. They explained to me that safety is #1, and that they told us about once, I believe the president, there was a little girl that said hello to him, but he did not see him. So he made it his business to go and visit with the little girl. Tears ran my eyes. They are amazing people. Not only is the country absolutely beautiful, the infrastructure is none to beat. The transportation networking is awesome. Their subway, their metro center is totally unique. And I think that when we come as a group, the most powerful group, next year, Hudson Gateway Association of Realtors, I'm sure you will attest to these things that we have told you. Long Island thinks they're the best, but next year, HGAR is taking over, all 20,000 of us.
Well, I think we make a fantastic team. We make a fantastic team, right, Yoshi?
And our excellency has been nothing but kind. So I'm going to pass it over to him if he has a final word for you.
Yes, and we actually have some questions for him. We actually have some questions for His Excellency.
His Excellency. And then you.
Well, thank you very much all. And it's really a pleasure to have all of you in Dubai. We are here to basically receive you, to take care of you. And that's what Dubai is. Dubai is about people, and Dubai is nothing without its people. So we have people who have values and who have hospitality, welcomes everybody, because you find people, more than 230 nationalities coming and living in Dubai. If they come one time and they just move to Dubai, because as my colleague said, Dubai has the right infrastructure. More than that, Dubai has the right management in everything. So basically, everything is fast, everything is customer service,
The government comes to you. You don't need to go to government to finish something. The government comes to you. So if everything is a smart city concept, it's a smart services. So you live a relaxed person, and that's what Dubai is. And the properties that is built in Dubai is for all type of people. Either it's for retirement, or basically it's for youth, or basically for high luxury and properties. We really welcome everybody to come and enjoy and explore Dubai anytime.
If you have a few moments, we have some questions from some of our guests. One of the questions is, what is the minimum investment required in order to obtain a golden visa in Dubai?
Well, there is nothing called minimum, but if you just purchase a property, so you get the golden visa, and property cost starts from like $150,000. I would say $150,000 American dollar, and it goes up. So it's nothing called minimum fees. Okay.
One of our viewers asks, do most people who are investing in Dubai, are they looking to make an investment in a rental property? Is it a second home? Or are they looking to permanently relocate? Are they moving there?
All time. A lot of people, they buy and live here. Like you have Russian people, you have Chinese, you have American, you have European, you have Indians, you have Pakistanis, you have locals. A lot of people, they just invest, buy and rent as a second home because they make at least 6-7%. Some of them, they make even 10%. We make in new properties when we develop 12% as a new property. Imagine where you will make 12% net. A lot of people, they just buy and sell. So that's another type of property. So it totally depends where you are buying in Dubai, what type of property you're buying. So either you buy it for living, or you buy it for rental, or you buy it basically not to sell it immediately.
And for people who are interested in purchasing a property that they would like to use as a short-term rental, I think you mentioned that was something that was allowed in Dubai. Does Airbnb as a short-term rental platform, is that something that's being used in Dubai? Is that a common platform for short-term rentals?
Of course. Airbnb you have also booking.com. People, they use it a lot, and it's available. The other thing, we have the metro network is networking the whole city around, especially it's very good for tourists because it links them with the shopping malls as well. So also you have in Dubai the traditional city, the old city, and the new city.
Mm-hmm. And we have one question that has to do with cryptocurrency. That's been a topic that we've been exploring now for the last couple of years, and it's something that's growing. Is that something that you're finding?
The government is regulating that, and there is an announcement that the government is regulating the cryptocurrency.
Okay, and there's something, another topic that's really trending right now all over the world. Our associations have been sponsoring a global real estate summit every single year in Manhattan, and one of the main topics is sustainability. And you have the sustainable city in Dubai. Can you tell us a little bit about that and a little bit about some of the efforts that the government is taking and developers are taking to transform Dubai into the 21st century sustainable city?
Dubai Sustainable City is our partner, one of our strategic partners, and one of our first exhibitor in Dubai International Property Show. The model is very successful model, more than 500 houses, fully solar, no gas cars, all electric cars, a very nice community with lifestyle, enjoyment. Now they're building another city in Abu Dhabi, another city in Sharjah. Now also they are building another sustainable city in Oman, and they're growing. And anybody comes, we can also take you as a roadshow inside the sustainable city. As a matter of fact, today we have taken some of the group there, and on Sunday we'll take them also there. It's a beautiful city. And you can buy properties there also.
Fantastic. So those properties are actually listed for sale. Are people living in the sustainable city right now?
Definitely. You can Google it. You can just Google Dubai Sustainable City.
Excellent.
Sorry for that.
Excellent. And we had a special guest in Dubai, I think just yesterday or the day before, our very own NAR president, Leslie Ruda Smith. Did you have an opportunity to meet with her?
Well, we met a lot of them. Yes, we met with her, and I think we have a lot of people from New York, a lot of people from the state. We have the president of NAR. She's here, Miss Leslie. We have signed an agreement with her. We have the president of YAPSI. He's here. I'm signing it tomorrow an MOU with him. And we have Miami Realtors president. She's here. We have Orlando Realtors president. She's here. We have Florida Real Estate Association presidents here. We have Copesa from Brazil. So all the international global real estate associations, heads are here.
Wonderful.
Super Mario. This is Super Mario.
Super Mario.
Super Mario is there. And you signed the memorandum of
You can't
understanding.
miss Super Mario. Last night, Super Mario had a nice dinner with our Minister of Foreign Trade. He had an interesting dinner. And the Minister of Foreign Trade welcomed everybody last night, and they were all happy.
Wonderful. And your organization signed a memorandum of understanding yesterday with NAR, I believe. What is the purpose of the MOU, and what do you hope to achieve by that?
Well, it's more of a knowledge sharing. It's more of, offering educational courses. It's more of, promoting the membership of NAR in this region. So it's a lot of things. And the memorandum of understanding was signed between NAR and the government of Dubai, represented by Dubai Land Department, which is our official, partner here.
Now, you and I actually met for about 5 seconds last year in San Diego, where you joined us at our CIPS ceremony. And you have plans to come back to the United States. We're having our NAR meetings in May in Washington, D.C., then again in Orlando. Do you have plans to come back to the United States and to share your experiences with Dubai and to continue to promote what you're doing there?
Definitely. State is my second home. I can't promise in May, but I promise in August I will be there for the Florida one.
Fantastic, fantastic. And I turn it back over to Yoshi and Super Mario and Christina if you have any further questions.
Tony, I must tell you, I was very impressed yesterday. Our president, NAR president, Leslie, she won an award. Our own Super Mario won an award. And let me tell you, Yossi is the king. He got an award. I was so impressed at the comments that was made, and I will take that with me. One of the speakers said, I'm not sure if it's our excellency that said, we do not focus on election. We do construction. That I will never forget. And that was from our president, our excellency. And I will take that with me. And I hope that we can say from HGAR that we do not do election. We do real estate and construction.
So no election.
No election, simply construction, housing our people. And I don't know if you would like to introduce the rest of your panel. While you're preparing to do that, I would like for them to see who are with you on your Zoom. But we do have our camera, our professional camera lady, who would like to share our experience.
From New York, yes?
Yes.
He's a member.
Yes.
Hello, I'm here from New York. And you know what? We were traveling here to the expo and I saw a lot of constructions and the buildings. Oh my God, it's so awesome. So you guys must be here next year. All righty.
For vacation, you have to go to the desert. You have never seen anything like that. You must ride the camels and you must enjoy the entertainment and the food.
So not many people get...
I think, people are just talking about camel. It's not about only the camel. It's basically, it's Dubai, which is the modern city. So I think, it's very important to understand that Dubai is not only about camel. No, it's a modern city. It's like New York, it's like Chicago, it's like London. So we really love to have you here anytime. And I'm just walking in the show, so at least you have the feeling of the show, how it looks like. Okay, so looking forward to have on here next year in Dubai at this global international property show, which is the marketplace of property globally here. And we are having every year extra pavilion. I look forward to have New York pavilion in this show.
Thank you so much for joining us and for taking time out of your busy schedule. And congratulations on the amazing work you're doing to put together such a spectacular expo.
He cannot hear you. Are you on mute?
No.
We lost you.
I was just thanking His Excellency for joining us today.
Thank you. I couldn't hear you.
Thank you so much for joining us for today for spending so much time showing us around, telling us about this amazing expo, and congratulations on the amazing work you've done to try to put this together.
I look forward to meet all of you physically in Dubai next year.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Is Richard there?
Thank you.
His Excellency.
Thank you. And Mario, one question for Mario.
Is Richard with you?
Anthony Domatodi is on the Zoom, and several other, our president is on the Zoom.
Okay. Can they see His Excellency? Can they just say hi? Can they unmute?
Yes. Gary, can you bring Anthony up as a panelist?
I'm already doing it.
Thank you. Anthony? There's Anthony.
They're taking a photo.
It's time to get the president to say hello to him.
Oh, we can't see you. Somebody's hand is in front. There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Is he on? His Excellency?
Oh, sorry, he might be on mute. Anthony might be on mute.
We cannot see him.
Anthony, can you say hi?
His Excellency Kathleen wants to say hi. She's in charge of Global.
Hi, Kathleen. How are you?
Good. It's a pleasure to meet you, Your Excellency, and thank you so much. We also have Evan Smith from LIBOR here as well.
Hello. It's nice to meet you.
Hi, nice to meet you. Thank you for coming.
And together our two organizations represent about 45,000 real estate professionals in the state of New York. About 2/3 of all the real estate professionals in the state of New York are represented by our two organizations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Looking forward to you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
So if we could say one more finishing word with Mario.
We were looking forward to seeing Richard on the Zoom and Anthony, but give them our best regards. We're representing you well over here.
Is Mario still with you?
Hi, Tony. Thank you so much.
Yoshi, one last question for you before we leave.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so we just came back from a trip to MIPIM. You're there now in Dubai. You've been a part of so many trade missions. Can you tell us why it is important to attend trade missions like this? Why does it help our businesses? Why does it help our region?
Well, I think networking is the key. Networking and meeting people and then see the market in the different parts of the world. That's the key to success in this business. I started this for like 10 years ago. Now I know almost everyone in different countries.
Right, and you've been all over the world. You've been all over the world. And can you tell us a little bit about how you've been able to grow your referral business?
How have you been able to grow your referral business?
Building a relationship, of course. Meeting people, build up relationship, go out, have lunch, have dinner, go out for a drink, building relation. They trust me, I trust them. Then we can start business. That's how we do it. Any business is like that.
Right. And so,
you know, for us who just came for the first time, it's amazing how people are just so willing to share knowledge. They're so willing to share their business card, willing to want to know about our market and to teach you about their market. And I think you should ask Super Mario the same question.
yes, I'd like
He
to.
wants to know how have you developed your business globally.
Yeah, my fellow realtors, I've been doing real estate since 1993. Next year is going to be my 30 years in real estate. I've been doing global maybe for the last 20 years. I took my CIPS many years ago, and serious, the CIPS has changed. And what happened during the pandemic, the technology, our local market has changed. Now it's globally. As you can see, one of the reasons I came, one of the reasons I came to this trade mission, I love to participate in trade mission. When you go to those trade missions, you well,
keep talking.
you meet people like that Boo said, they were realtors from Europe, realtors from Asia, and they are top realtors that, and one of the key, they're willing to teach you, to show, to tell, to show you the country, the rules, how they do business right there. And I want to congratulate our the global team for A&R, Leslie. Yesterday, like the Boo said, they signed the bilateral agreement. I believe in like the 120 bilateral agreement that A&R signed with a different country. So please, take your CIPS. Global real estate is. If you want to grow your business, you want to take that class, and your business will improve for sure. So please, try to take the CIPS. Try to get involved in your local global association. Take those trade missions. Like how much? That's an investment for your business.
Can you let Mr. Leon say something real quick?
Oh yeah, sure. So please, looking forward to see you guys. Looking forward to see you in New York. Mr. Peter Leon, he's one of the organizers, and Ana Garraza, she's the global ambassador to Brazil, Colombia, and Chile. Both of them, and thanks for Anna and Peter to make this trade mission happen. Thank you, guys. Chile is right here.
No, just a minor correction. That
Christina
mentioned that Invest in Dubai, which the proper term is Invest in Dubai Real Estate, which is the government initiative from Dubai. The reason for that, because there's a lot of copycats, you got to be aware. Like, buy everywhere. Oh, I'm investing in Dubai, call me. No, Invest in Dubai Real Estate. And they have a certain logo, so just be aware of that. And
I want
think
you
that
to
is
say
it
that
for
on camera.
now. Is that correct?
Yes. Thank you so much for the correction. There is a gentleman here who is going to give you some information about.
Well, hello there. Hello there. Very nice to see you.
Hello.
Well,
you can hold on to it.
Okay, thank you.
Go ahead.
So, my name is Pedro. I work and live in Portugal, and I represent this brand, the Way to Portugal brand, and the Remax brand. This one you may know better. So we link together the real estate with the immigration, and what we do is when we have someone that desires to live in Europe, they can buy a house in Portugal, and that house and that buy becomes eligible. That person becomes eligible to live and work in Portugal with a visa. Golden visa, yes.
Awesome.
And that is valid for 5 years, and after 5 years, it's granted nationality.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so
Well,
much.
Pedro, thank you very much.
All right, and
Doing in Portugal.
conclude our session with you guys.
Please tell Pedro we'll be in Portugal in June, and hopefully we can meet up with him.
All right. Awesome. Awesome.
If you're interested in joining
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You guys be well. We'll see you in New York.
Christina, Yoshi.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for joining. And I hope you learned a little bit about what's going on at the Dubai Expo. It's a little bit chaotic over there, but we're glad that we had an opportunity to present to you that very, very special event so you can get a little bit of a taste of it. And hopefully it'll entice you to participate in future events like that in in the coming years. We will be hosting a trade mission to Portugal in June, most likely the very last week of June. So if you're interested in learning more about Portugal or attending and joining us there, please reach out to Kathleen and we can give you more information. We're in the planning process right now, and we hope that within the next couple of weeks, we're going to be able to have a preliminary agenda set up. So I'm not sure, Evan, I'm not sure if you have any information you want to share about some upcoming LIBOR events, and Kathleen?
Actually, thank you so much, Tony. Just to piggyback off you, LIBOR is going with a small group to our ambassador association, CIRA, in Spain. We were invited to attend their conference in Mocionate, which is going to be taking place on May 26th and 27th. So we have a small group. It's not an official trade mission, but it's a great conference. It's all translated into English. If anyone doesn't speak Spanish, like me, we're all welcomed. And if you have any more information, feel free to reach out to me also. Global awareness at lirealtor.com.
Thank you, Evan.
Super. Okay, well, thanks everyone for joining us. And please visit our website at HGAR.com, and we will be listing all of the future events that we do. Same thing with LIBOR, including CIPS networking luncheons and dinners that we have each month. So we hope that you're able to join us for one of those. Thank you so much.